Before you do anything else when you wake up in the morning, I encourage you just to take a few breaths and remind yourself who you are. Remind yourself that you are a beautiful, divine being and that nobody and no external sources can take that away from you. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine and today I felt really called to come and share a practice that I've been doing lately that has really helped me cope with things that are out of my control that are causing stress internally. There's been so much going on in the world and each of us have our own story of what's affecting us. And for me personally, there is a lot of changes and shifts that are happening in my life and things that are out of my control and actions that other people are doing have been affecting me on a deep level where each morning I have been waking up with so much anxiousness in my chest and I can feel it throughout my entire body where as soon as I wake up, and this is something I've never experienced before, but as soon as I've been waking up, it's been almost 2 weeks now, every single day, where I feel my body literally vibrating from head to toe and I can feel, and I don't know if you can hear the shake in my voice, but it's coming through as I'm expressing this. It's been as if I've been in fight or flight mode constantly for the last couple of weeks. And I think there is some internal resistance that's happening, which is totally natural. So this is me coming on here and just sharing a little bit of vulnerability as to where I'm at and a practice that I've been doing that has really helped me ground back into my body and take control over my emotions instead of giving them to external sources and just allowing that energy to store. Because when that energy stores within us, nothing good comes from that. So today is going to be a short little guided meditation to help you get out of your mind, drop into your body and your heart space, and to just regulate those emotions that maybe you feel are kind of overwhelming. So with that being said, lately I've really enjoyed meditating with a crystal and in particular rose quartz because this is really good for heart space, heart opening, and just grounding back into yourself. So if you happen to have any crystals laying around that you feel called to use, if you don't have any, that's totally fine. I also have been loving burning Palo Santo or sage. So before my meditations, just burning this, and it just already helps regulate those emotions that kind of feel like the tidal wave coming up, right? So if you have any crystals or you have any incense, anything to burn, I would highly recommend, but you don't need any of those things. All that you need is everything that you have within you, and all that you truly need is your breath and some awareness and a nice little quiet space. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and pause this video, maybe get into bed or a comfortable seated position with a blanket. I'd also recommend getting something just to sit under, having something under the lower base of your spine to help prop you up and allow that energy to move instead of being hunched over is really important. So whenever you're ready, come to a nice seated position. You can also do this laying in bed if that's more comfortable for you. And let's go ahead and close the eyes. So bringing the hands to the knees, taking a deep breath in and out. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Let's do a few more rounds of this just to regulate the nervous system. Our breath is our best friend, and it's something to tune into when emotions are starting to become a little much. A lot of the time we're just kind of going through autopilot in our lives and not paying too much attention to the breath because we know that it does its thing on its own. It doesn't need our conscious awareness, but right now let's go ahead and really tune into the breath. Feel what the inhales and exhales feel like. And as we breathe deep, letting the belly expand. And as we exhale, bringing navel to spine. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, navel to spine. Bringing the hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in and out. When we start to feel emotions building in our body that are causing us stress, anxiety, just take a moment to close the eyes and repeat after me. I am safe. I am safe. Knowing that you are safe in this space, and this is your time, this is solely for you. There's no external worries or to-dos that we're thinking about. Those can be put on the sidelines for when we're done. Right now, this time is for you. This time is sacred. Make this time for yourself often, but especially when we're going through these tough times, to just come back to the breath and knowing that we are safe in our own space. Even if we're living in a household where there's some uncomfortable energy, right now where you are in your body is your own safe, sacred space. And nobody can take that away from you. Throughout this meditation, I'll be expressing some affirmations, and I will say them out loud twice. And please feel free to repeat them with me, either out loud or in your head. So keeping the eyes closed and keeping your hands on your heart, take a deep breath in and out. One more time. Now taking the arms around you like you're giving yourself a big hug. Slight tuck in the chin, keeping the eyes closed with a gentle gaze downwards. And repeat after me. I love myself. I love myself. I am enough exactly as I am. I am enough exactly as I am. I am perfect in my own ways. I am perfect in my own ways. I am safe. I am safe. I deserve love. I deserve love. I am love. I am love. Bringing the hands back to the heart, keeping the eyes closed, take a deep breath in and out. Feeling the nervous system starting to relax, dropping the shoulders, relaxing the face. Letting the eyelids become heavy, letting your jaw relax and the tongue down from the roof of your mouth. Take a deep breath in and out. Bringing the arms back around you as if you're giving yourself a big hug again, keeping the eyes closed. Repeat after me. I am safe. I am safe. I love myself as I am, unconditionally in this moment. I love myself unconditionally in this moment. Take a deep breath in. I am enough exactly as I am. I am enough exactly as I am. I am safe. I am safe. Bringing hands back to heart, keeping the eyes closed. Deep breath in and out. One more time. Repeat after me. I call back in my power. I call back in my power. I love myself unconditionally. I love myself unconditionally. I deserve to be loved unconditionally. I deserve to be loved unconditionally. Now bringing your hands over your eyes, keeping your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in and out. Bringing the hands over the mouth. Deep breath in and out. Bringing the hands back over the heart. Deep breath in, belly rises. And exhale out the mouth, navel to spine. Giving yourself a big hug again, keeping the eyes closed. Gentle tuck in the head. Knowing that you are enough exactly as you are, and there's always room for improvement. Yes, this is true, but you are completely whole on your own, as you are, regardless of the progress you've made, the mistakes you've made, maybe the lack of self-love you have for yourself, or the lack of love you're feeling from others. It doesn't matter, because you are completely whole on your own. Let's go ahead and bring the hands to the knees with a really gentle back bend, opening the chest, shoulders back, bringing the gaze towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, rounding the shoulders, rounding the back, bringing the gaze towards the feet. A couple more times. Inhale, opening the heart, opening the shoulders, bringing the gaze to the sky. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale one more time, opening the shoulders. Heart is beaming forward. And exhale, coming back to neutral, taking a moment just to feel where your body's at after those affirmations and breathing deep into the body. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in together. And exhale through the mouth. Starting to wiggle the fingers. Bringing some movement back into the wrists and gently opening the eyes. How do you feel? Hopefully your body is a little more at ease than it was before we started. I know I'm feeling nice and relaxed, and this is something that I've been doing laying in bed before I even get up, where I lay down, put my hands over my heart, and repeat these affirmations. I am safe, I am enough, I am whole as I am. I love myself unconditionally, and I deserve love unconditionally. When we give ourselves this space and this time, it allows us to show up better instead of being in a constant state of fight or flight, which a lot of us do go through. A lot of us are in a constant state of fight or flight just because there are stresses in life, and especially right now, whether it's with your job, your home, your relationships, just come back to the breath every single time. Come back to the breath. It is your best friend. Find solitude in that space. Before you do anything else when you wake up in the morning, I encourage you just to take a few breaths and remind yourself who you are. Remind yourself that you are a beautiful, divine being, and that nobody and no external sources can take that away from you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank yourself for taking the time to do this. If you're still here, taking the time to do this is huge, and not a lot of people do. So I encourage you, come back to this video if you ever need to embody that safe space, but you're not too sure what to do with it. And if you feel like this helped you, go ahead and share this with a friend. And thank you so much for joining. I will see you guys next time. Namaste.